Howdy folks, it's Arrow back with some more Lumeris campaign. Let's take a look at the situation. It's been a couple of weeks. We're almost done beating up the Sophons. They keep expanding even though we're beating them up. And we're also beating up the Empire. So I have one fleet that's sitting around there waiting for them to show up, because what they're doing is they're shooting across here, shooting across here probably, and they're coming down. They have a system here with 30 pops, which is insane. And then they're coming across from QR32 to Adana. So I have a fleet here waiting for them, and then this fleet is just fixing itself up. We're going to vacate this system. How much are we going to get for it? 6,000, almost 7,000. It's alright. How many systems are we at right now? 11 out of 9. So that'll make us 10 out of 9, which is good. You don't want to go too far over this limit. But the ones that can do it are the Lumeris, because they get a lot of bonuses to happiness. Like this, plus 20 on systems just off the bat, which is really crazy. And then there's a lot of story missions that give you extra happiness too. Oh, I see what they're waiting for. They're waiting for this fleet to show up. So we're going to wait for them to show up and destroy them. Let's turn on 3D printing to get a bit of dust. And then, oh wow, they have ships all the way back here too. So this fleet's almost done. 5 more turns and they'll be ready to go. And then I'm also building a couple of fleets back here. How much movement do they have? 14? Yeah, they have 14 and they have 11. Eight turns. Yeah, let's get another frigate 2 built over here. Because I was going to mix the fleets, but now I'm not going to do that because they had different movement speeds. We could fit like 5 in each fleet. And then we'll send them up to the front line. And the rest of these systems are doing 3D printing, making dust, which is good. The more dust we have, the more ships we can have, and the more ships we have, the more influence and power we have. What's something we could do here? Doesn't look like anything. How's this going? Oh, okay, we can invade this system right here. Yeah, let's do that. Gonna bombard them. The Sophon are nowhere near as strong as the Empire in this campaign. Gonna raise them. Okay. And look, like they got past us here, and they're building another system, which is pretty funny. Doesn't look like they have much there right now. But this fleet's gonna wait for this. Or should I just send these guys back? Yeah, let's just send them back. Get the siegers over there. I'm gonna keep this fleet here because if either of them want to come this way, they'll have to come through here. Another thing that's kind of annoying is the academy is spreading. I don't know if I can go hostile with them or not. I can declare war. I might end up doing that because they're kind of getting in the way. They're nowhere near as strong as the Empire. Let's take a look at their... Oh wow, they're all the way over here now too. I wonder where the Horatio is. The Horatio has to be somewhere over here by themselves. Yeah, so let's look at their systems. 14, 4, 11, 15, 23, 25, 10, 24, 15, 24, 16. But like this one, 30. How is this one 30? Like that doesn't make any sense. How they're growing so fast. They are making a lot of food, but like this system is higher than the other ones. And if they had the other planets controlled, like this one's only 25. Should I do a truce? I don't think so. They're not really hitting us too hard. I get them to come down here and defend the system to trap this fleet. Come on, defense. So once this fleet's ready, like, these guys are coming in. So let's defend the system so we can attack them when they show up. Lost Horatio ship and a patrol. So they're not going to be able to colonize any of these systems. Be nice to pick these up to get the resources, but I need to keep my Empire approval in a good spot. So we could probably raise one more system. Wait, which one's Karana? We're vacating it, so it's no big deal. Oh yeah, Toys for Boys, that's the other thing. Toys for Boys, plus 30 happiness for 10% industry. That's a huge bonus. Because we can basically go beyond our limits to do a lot of stuff. Let's check out these peace pacifist laws. We don't have any alliances, but we do have peace with the Horatio, so we could get plus 15, but it's going to cost us 2 influence per pop. Yeah, if you're at peace, if you want to go for the scientific or economic victories, you could do that with this faction, probably pretty easily. But one thing I find is that their ships are better than the Empire. The thing about the Empire is they can build the ships quickly because they can use influence to buy them out. Whereas we can't. We can buy out with dust, but dust is way more expensive than influence. Like if you're getting 1,000 influence per turn, you can buy a lot of stuff with that, and you can also buy out the technologies. So this will give us more CP. You can always use more CP, but what do we want to research next? Probably one of these. What's this? Advanced fighters, strike craft are garbage, because they can get countered by 1 machine gun. Air units, we can get more CP. Someone told me Blastovic battery was pretty good, but the 40-second cooldown between shots is pretty junk compared to missiles or machine guns. Adamantium armor, we could do that, but the crew loss per enemy hit is minus 10. Whereas titanium armor, wherever that is, titanium armor is minus 25, so you don't lose as much crew. And if you have 3 of these modules stacked up, you get minus 75%, so you lose very little crew when you take damage. Tensor algorithms is pretty good. But I don't have as much adamantium as I do titanium. What's this? Shield interference missile. If you're using projectile weapons, you don't need to worry about shields. Obliterator missiles. Oh yeah, you can launch planet-destroying attacks from another system. So that's alright. What about over here? We have our ships leveled up. What about these? Create or join an alliance. Improves actions to influence. Oh, this is how you colonize Toxic. And Barren is those. Do I have any Toxic or Barren planets? I don't think so. There's a Barren there. This Ancient Runes do. Plus 4 dust, okay. It's not that big of a deal. What about science? Cancels the negative effect of mixed anomalies. That could be cool. Wormholes. Hacks. Hacks aren't that big of a deal. I'm at the top tier for this. So what if we get this? Yeah, political theater. All 75% of industry is converted into dust, which is an upgrade of this one here, 3D printing. So let's get that next. It's going to take us 17 turns to pick it up. 18 turns. Okay, sounds good. I think we can end the turn now. Okay, technology's done. We have a black hole owned. Fuse the truce. Okay, is this planet full? What I think I should do is I should send some people to another system. But what system, I don't know. I don't think there is one worth sending them to. It's not going to grow, but... What about this? Yeah, we could send them to Libra. So let's send some pops to Libra. To Libra. And then they're going to launch on the next turn. 80% of the galaxy explored. Sweet. Let's destroy this ship. They're probably going to retreat. Failed to retreat and was destroyed. Good. Okay. Keep defending that. Where did that fleet go? That's strange. Where did the fleet go? They turned around and went back. Why didn't my defense catch them? They're gonna settle another system. Okay, good. That's been destroyed. They're retreating. We could probably destroy this on this turn because we have enough manpower. Oh, vision range? Sweet. I'm not gonna bother reading that. I don't really care. Once launched the attack, we'll use preemptive bombing. Looks like we wiped them out. Raise. Okay. Who are these? Pirates? Okay, that's fine. They can sit there. Alright, time to get them going to the next target. I'm gonna send them up here. So they're coming back this way. Can I defend the system? Yeah, even though it's a hostile system, I can defend it. That's pretty funny. Oh, this just popped up here. Or a Chalkix. Where did that come from? 3.5, that's pretty good. Looks like our science went down a bit because we sold that planet. That's going to be 20 turns. But it'll be worth it because that'll greatly increase our dust production. Once we get that going on these systems, especially if we do it on Pictor, we'll be able to get a ton of dust. I mean, 9 turns for those ships. How many of those are we building? 2. And there's 3 here. Faction assimilated. Where is this? Yeah, even though we're kicking their butts, they're still clinging on for dear life, which is pretty funny. Let's end the turn. Hopefully this fleet, we capture them. Oh, select a hero. Can I get a religious or an ecologist? They both have the same last name, so they must be related. Or I could get this robot. The robot's kind of cute. They're both the same. They're both guardian, just different parties. So do I want a religious or do I want an ecologist? Let's do... Actually, let's minimize this. Okay, Horatius going to complete that quest. That's fine. We have a pacifist and a militarist. So if we got an ecologist, a religious is higher. Let's get the religious one. Okay, I want to level this guy up. Flying his ship, that's exciting. Okay, so health on fleet. Field capacity, fleet. Oh, yeah, health. And then... you know, nothing really that good. We need to fix up his ship. Oh, he only has 2 modules? Yeah, no thanks. He's gonna slow down our fleets. Geez, that music's getting pretty loud. Okay, we're up to 21 now, so we can make our fleets bigger. Okay, what kind of weapons do they have? Energy weapons? We'll do plasma distortion. They retreated and got destroyed. Excellent. So let's see. This system is pretty tough. We need to get rid of all these guys first. All these Sophons. Okay, this system will fall very quickly. I think we can just invade them right now. Do the preemptive bombing to get that extra damage. Okay, they have 1 tank left. We'll get them on the next turn. Okay, let me check my happiness. We're at minus 30 for systems raised. I could do 1 more and then I have to wait. That's the population ship. Get a closer look at it. Just a big rectangle. Oh, the planets move around when you zoom in. I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. So, let's see. Probably could end the turn now, but always want to check to see what's going on. Empire is so big. Okay, we're finally getting into Horatio territory. Wow, 37 pops? I thought the Empire had a lot of pops. Horatio has a behemoth. Can we build a behemoth? I don't get it. Why can't we build a behemoth? There's modules for behemoths. Oh. Okay, behemoth blueprints. I'm gonna take 1 turn, but yeah, let's get the behemoth going, because if they have behemoths and we don't, we're gonna fall behind. That's kind of why I don't like behemoths. They kind of unbalance the game a bit. And they have so many modules to research, it's not really worth it. Like, look at that. 19 different technologies just for 1 type of ship. But I believe that if you research... yeah, 4 behemoth technologies gets you more behemoths. Okay. I think one thing I want to do is... I'm going to put the governor here. Try to level this up a bit. Okay, we have behemoths now. Bed sleeper. Oh, there's a Horatio ship there. Oh, what? Look at this. Where did they all come from? Okay, first I'm gonna repair the ship, and then we're gonna attack. But first, let's take a look at them. Looks like they've switched back to missiles. Looks like some of them might even have titanium missiles. This will be a big battle. Okay, we're not going to turtle. I'm going to do power to shields. They're not as accurate at medium range, so they might have titanium missiles on some of these ships. It says we're better at short range. Okay. We're at medium range. Okay, let's fight the battle. I mean, if they kick our butts, that's fine. You can always build more ships. They have a morale bonus because they have more flotillas. Okay, here we go. Yeah, they have titanium missiles. Okay, we're already destroying a bunch of their ships. We lost a ship too. Missiles away. Here we got their hero. Our hero's dead. We got him. Sweet. We did take some damage, though. Wipe them out. They did power to shield, so they could hang out in the back. We were in medium. Okay. 17 ships were destroyed. Okay, let's fix ourselves up. It's expensive, but it's worth the dust. Okay, how much movement do we have? We have no movement, so we have to sit here for a turn. That could give them a chance to get their fleet up. Okay, let's assign a skill. Nothing really important to upgrade here. I'm not too impressed with the skills of the heroes. They're better as governors than a fleet leader. But as a fleet leader, they can do stuff like give them cloaking or improve speed or whatever. 2 more turns until that's ready. Okay, looks good. Is this almost done? 2 more turns. We'll have another fleet ready to go. Okay. Oh, there's a ground battle. Yeah, let's check our happiness. Okay, we could probably raise one more system before we have to take a break. Kind of sucks that they got all the way up there, but we can go through Academy territory, no problem. Okay, how's their manpower? They got most of it back. Let's send them over there. This one we need the Sieger fleet for this. I'm gonna send some probes out. Okay, looks good. Wow, he's willing to give me a lot of antimatter. They keep on trying to force a truce on me, but I have too much influence for that. Okay, they're all fixed up. Let's get back over here and keep an eye out for them. They have a lot of defense on this system. They don't make a lot of stuff. These are just 2 cold planets. Actually, what is that? Tree of Worlds? Plus 20 food on system, plus 6 happiness per pop. Holy cow. Plus 6 happiness per pop is really good. Coral Reefs, plus 2 happiness per pop. Oh, so you can get really happy people here. And then this is my sleeper. Oh, the sleeper lets me see all this stuff. Oh, they made themselves Sheridan. That's why their defense capacity is so high. What if I look here? I can see this stuff, but the sleeper shows the bar. Yeah, there's no one there. Alright, this guy's super high level. Okay, what's this? This event has come to an end, so we lose the happiness on Pictor, which is fine. Pictor's happiness is super high. Yeah, 178. They were over 200 before. We get happiness from the pops. Plus 4 happiness on Fertile, plus 2 happiness, so plus 6 happiness. Calgaros are pretty good. We're super lucky with this start because we have 3 fertile planets in our home system, which is really good.
The Academy has a request for you.
Yep, bent. What's this? Oh, they're attacking my ship. Okay, where's that? So they had a big fleet over here. What's this icon? Oh, mining probe. So that's from the behemoth. This. Plus 20 fids. They don't get influence, but they get fids. Yeah, look at this. They're making a ton of food. I wonder if Horatio can make over 1,000 food. That's an achievement. Libra. Done building ships. Did I put adaptive taxation systems on Pictor? Sure. We could build a behemoth pretty quickly. Let's take a look at military behemoth. Okay, you can only get 2 engines. Okay, 4 weapon slots. Okay, military behemoth. Modules times 4, so those will be pretty strong. Yeah, let's build a behemoth. 4 turns, that's really good. I could just buy it out right now. But 4 turns isn't a long time to wait. Okay, let's pull them out together. We can make this fleet bigger, but we're kind of okay right now. And let's get them over here. Okay, let's hack that system again. What do we have here? 3 schooners, 2 frigates. Okay, get the schooners out here. We could fit 1 more. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, how many? Let me do some math here. I could get 2 more schooners. No, let's just make sure we build it up appropriately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we're good. We're good. All right. Everything is okay there. Do those populations reach Liber yet? No, they're almost there. Pretty scary to have them flying around because one ship could show up and destroy them. I need to check my phone for a sec. Oh, yeah. So I have a stream that I want to watch. I'll play for like until I get to about 40 minutes, and we'll go from there, which is too bad. I kind of hoped to get rid of the Sophons today, but we'll save that for another day. But let's keep playing for a bit. Okay, maximize Empire approval. Isander is pleased with your progress and speaks to you as an equal. There is an ancient wrong that he would right, an ancient tragedy that he would reverse or atone for. It happened on the site of the Academy, and it was perpetrated by the Endless. Before you can gain further information, your discussion is closed as other urgent matters take Isander's attention. So we got some influence and some dust for being the happiest. Sweet. Okay, look, they're building more ships. They have a Patrol 1 here. This ship's probably been around since the beginning of the game. Can I destroy all of them? Whoa, where did these ships come from? They're cloaked. Holy cow, okay. Let's turn watch on. Okay, they're using energy weapons on the big ships. They have a mix. This ship is cloaked. Oh, I have not encountered cloaked ships in a campaign yet, but this campaign's been pretty good because I'm playing on hard, and the AI actually does stuff. Okay, they're going to be really good at medium range, so maybe we should stick to long range. Yeah, let's go to long range. Okay, here we go. They're going to be at medium range. They're best at medium range. We're best at long range. We can do good at medium range too, but we're better at long range. Okay, here we go again. Yeah, they're using energy weapons. Okay, they got 2 of our ships. The heroes get wrecked every battle. Okay, they're going down. Yeah, they're sniping us. They put points into shields. Nice. Took a little bit of damage. Both ships were destroyed. The ships had no troops. Yeah, let's go back and repair ourselves. We're almost at 100,000 dust, which is really good. Can we build any more trade companies? Yeah, we can. I could build one here. Let's do that. I want to hang on to this system. And then I don't know where I can put another thing. Probably one of these systems. Okay. What's this? Incubator. They're gonna try and settle another system. Okay. We can attack them. Let me just double check my happiness. Pictor's over 200, so we can raise this system very easily. Yeah, they did draft. Did we wipe them out? Yeah. Okay. So I'll send this attack fleet that way to go after them. This attack fleet will sit here. And then the siegers are going to go after this. Okay. Who can we move now? Yeah, our other attack fleet's ready to go. Let's send them this way. Okay, let's defend it. Keep them there. Okay, let's end the turn. Okay. I'm gonna wrap things up here. It's 40 minutes. I think that's a good length for an episode. And I'll be back again very soon to keep playing this. But until then, stay frosty, Take it easy. Thanks for watching.